Theodore Roosevelt.
Or Theodore Roosevelt, that time Teddy Roosevelt, got shot in the chest, and still gave an 84-minute speech. 20 fascinating things we learned about Theodore Roosevelt that prove he was an absolute savage. 648 of 1172 the best writers of all time. James Buchanan, Woodrow Wilson,
John Adams.
Or John Adams. 1444 Which U.S. presidents do you wish were in charge right now? 436 of 1355 the greatest minds of all time. 363 of 2443 the most influential people of all time.
Thomas Jefferson.
Jefferson was a legendary wine merchant, having spent his time in France learning the intricacies of grape growing. He spent thousands on vast quantities of wine, back when that was a gigantic amount of money. He built 2 of his own vineyards, and even had dumbwaiters put in his house, so as to expend minimum effort getting more bottles. More Thomas Jefferson. Meet the family that descended from Thomas Jefferson and Sally Hemings, his slave. The beef between Thomas Jefferson and Alexander Hamilton goes deeper than you thought. 192 of 1172 the best writers of all time.
John F. Kennedy.
More John F. Kennedy. What happened immediately after JFK was assassinated? 78 of 269 the most trustworthy celebrities in the world. 444 Which U.S. presidents do you wish were in charge right now?
George Washington.
At the time of his death, Washington had the largest whiskey distillery in America at his Mount Vernon estate. However, Washington wasn't much of a drinker by the standards of the time, and preferred porter laced with molasses to go with hearty amounts of wine. He also was fond of fish house punch, an insanely strong rum concoction. Staggeringly, this was considered light drinking in the 1770s.
Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Or Dwight D. Eisenhower. The best Dwight D. Eisenhower quotes 641 of 1355 the greatest minds of all time. 529 of 2443 the most influential people of all time. Chester A. Arthur. James Madison.
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Roosevelt won the hearts of booze-loving Americans everywhere, first when he signed a bill legalizing the sale of 2% alcohol near beer, then when he signed the 21st Amendment, repealing prohibition. Roosevelt was a cocktail lover who mixed and liberally consumed legendary martinis. He would invite Washington luminaries to happy hours he called Children's Hour to throw down cocktails and gossip. More Franklin D. Roosevelt. What was Franklin and Eleanor Roosevelt's relationship really like? 3 of 44 Which U.S. presidents do you wish were in charge right now? 1012 of 1355 the greatest minds of all time.
Harry S. Truman.
Truman would begin most days in the White House with a health regimen that included a walk, massage, and, of course, a swig of bourbon, usually either Old Grandad or Wild Turkey. But Truman wasn't a drunk, far from it. His doctor actually recommended a small amount of bourbon to relax and limber the president up. It was for health, more Harry S. Truman, the best Harry S. Truman quotes 192 of 2443, the most influential people of all time, 243 of 347, the most important leaders in world history.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.